Imagine an animal so strong it can knock down a tree, so smart it can remember where it found food years ago. This is the brown bear, one of the largest land predators in the world and one of the most iconic symbols of wildlife. In a few minutes, you will learn incredible stories about this forest giant, fascinating facts, and the impact it has on nature and human culture. Stay until the end because you'll be amazed by some of this bear's impressive abilities. The brown bear is one of the largest bear species in the world, second only to the polar bear. It can be found in several regions of the northern hemisphere, from the forests of Canada and Alaska to the mountains of Europe and Asia. Males can weigh up to 700 kilos and measure more than 2.5 meters tall when standing upright. Females are smaller, weighing on average between 150 and 250 kilos. Despite their intimidating size, these bears are excellent runners, reaching speeds of 56 kilometers per hour over short distances. The brown bear's habitat is extremely varied. They live in dense forests, icy mountains, tundra, and even open plains. Some of the largest populations are in Alaska, Canada, Russia, and some parts of Europe. Each bear can have a territory of up to 2,000 square kilometers, depending on food availability. They mark their territories by scratching trees, urinating, and even rubbing their bodies against logs to leave their scent. Interestingly, brown bears love water and are excellent swimmers, being able to cross rivers and lakes with ease. Despite being large and powerful, grizzly bears are not ruthless hunters like lions or wolves. In fact, they are omnivores, meaning they eat both meat and vegetables. Fish, mainly salmon, which they catch directly in the rivers. Small mammals, such as rodents and rabbits. Wild fruits, roots, and nuts. Honey. Yes, they really love honey. Carcasses of dead animals, sometimes stealing prey from wolves. The diet varies according to the season. During the summer and fall, they eat enormous amounts of food to accumulate fat and survive the winter. A single bear can eat 40 kilograms of food per day during this period. One of the grizzly bear's most fascinating behaviors is hibernation. But did you know that bears don't sleep as deeply as if they were switched off? During the winter, when food becomes scarce, bears enter a state of torpor, reducing their metabolism and living off accumulated fat. This process can last from 4 to 7 months, depending on the region's climate. But here's an incredible fact. Females give birth during hibernation. Mothers remain asleep while their babies are born and feed on their mother's milk. When spring arrives, the cubs are strong enough to leave the den with their mother. Grizzly bear cubs are incredibly cute, but they also face many challenges to survive. They are born weighing just 500 grams, which is tiny compared to the size they will be in adulthood. A mother bear cares for her cubs for up to 2 years, teaching them to hunt, climb trees, and protect themselves from predators. And speaking of predators, even though they are one of the largest animals in the forest, cubs can be attacked by wolves, lynxes, and even other male bears. Grizzly bears are incredibly intelligent. Studies show that they have an excellent memory, being able to remember exactly where they found food years ago. They can open doors, containers, and even cabinets to get food. In some regions, they have been seen using rocks to break ice and reach fish. They are able to recognize humans and differentiate which are dangerous and which are not. In the wild, a bear that has already had a negative encounter with humans may avoid that area in the future, demonstrating a high level of learning. Throughout history, brown bears have been viewed in different ways by humans. In some cultures, they are considered symbols of strength and courage. In others, they are feared as dangerous predators. However, bear attacks on humans are rare and usually happen when the bear feels threatened. Most encounters occur because humans invade their territories or leave food available near camps and towns. Make noise when walking in wild areas so you don't surprise them. Never approach a bear to take photos. Store food properly when camping so you don't attract bears. If you encounter a bear, remain calm and move away slowly. The brown bear appears in several myths, legends, and even pop culture. In mythology, The Vikings believed that berserker warriors were inspired by the fury of grizzly bears. In the movies, grizzly bears appear in films such as The Revenant and Brother Bear. In science, the famous bear Brutus participated in several documentaries and helped to demystify the aggressiveness of bears. In Russia, the bear is one of the greatest national symbols, representing strength and resistance. A grizzly bear has a bite force of over 1,200 psi, capable of crushing bones with ease. Its claws can reach 10 centimeters in length, longer than a lion's. There are several subspecies of grizzly bear, including the famous Kodiak bear, which can be larger than a polar bear. They can stand for long periods to observe their surroundings, but they are not naturally bipedal. The brown bear is one of the most impressive animals in nature. With his incredible strength, surprising intelligence, and fundamental role in the ecosystem, he deserves all the respect and admiration. If you liked this content, share it with your friends and help spread knowledge about this forest giant.